This 26 Sports and CCTV high school hockey presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Wex and Cadillac as you're watching high school hockey action on 26 Sports and CCTV. Jeff Castillo and Bill Dooley here with the third period, just about ready to roll. And Jeff, pretty uneventful second period.
Yep, not as many shots that period. Traverse City West did have 5 shots, and the Vikings had 4 shots that period, so that was a lot more even than the lopsided first period, which was dominated by TC West 16-3. So we got a total of 21-7, and there was only 1 goal that period, Bill, to make it 3-0 for TC West.
Why are you looking at me like that?
There was questionable fourth goal that was kind of rumored around in the air, but only 3, so.
Right off the bat, Traverse City into the zone. That was Van Antwerp. Evan Wilson, who has 2 goals, is fighting in the corner for it. Puck a goal behind the net, and David Carpenter, number 16, with the pass a little too far. So back into the zone it goes by Barshev. That'll clear out to center. And back to Adam Boudry. Right up into the neck of Peanut, Austin Pendrick.
Good thing for the face masks.
Yes, and neck guards, too. They wear those.
Right.
Now Tonello, he's got to watch out because he had big Zach Van Antwerp coming at him. Puck is tied up.
And the net guards are required by all youth hockey and high school hockey, correct?
It is, yep.
Well, it only makes sense, you know. I mean, they're wearing sharp blades on their feet, and with the way bodies fly and all the stuff that can happen, boy, you could easily see a skate getting into a neck and cutting an artery or something like that.
And that has happened, Jeff. That's what first
probably brought it all about.
Yes,
yeah.
Yep, was a blade to the neck.
You know, sometimes you can never have enough protection in this game. Yet the puck can always find a spot where you don't have padding.
Yeah, never fails. The goaltenders are what amazes me.
Oh, I know it.
And they do have the drop-down neck protectors. Puck is turned over there. Rickenberg over to Cerny. Back to Terrell. Over to Beeman. Beeman winds up. Blocked nicely there by Justin Smith. And Beeman will dump it back in. And then intercepted by Ian Munch. Ian, long wrister. Save there by Sitkins.
Yeah, he actually got a pretty good shot on goal there from mid-ice.
Coming out on a 2-on-1, Justin Smith. Cerny with the pass. Cerny fans on it. They had a golden opportunity to make it 4-0. In the corner now, Cerny, Rickenberg fighting for it, and Justin Smith for the Vikings will come out with it. Smith up the boards. And the Vikings having a hard time getting it out of the zone. They get it close. Finally, it's cleared down the ice. And an icing call here.
Yeah, it looked like they were just trying to get it down and get a change, get some fresh legs out there, and regroup just a little bit. So, again, we want to mention our sponsors for this evening's game. We've got Cadillac Castings, Cadillac Tire, Pizza Plus, and Napa. And, again, a huge thank you to all our sponsors for helping bring this game to you tonight. As the Vikings dump it around to Zach Izzard, he makes a little bit of move, doesn't get it out totally, and then ends up with the puck back on his stick blade as Brian Geiger takes over and gets it into the zone.
It'll be nice to see how Zach develops, Jeff. He's got really good hands.
He does.
And, the big body, so he can really play a tough physical game. Here's a 3-on-1 now for Traverse City. Down the left side, shot just wide of the net. That was Graham Schuff, number 19. There's a deflection by Schuff. And the Vikings, Zach Izzard gets it out to center. Fighting right there for it is Brian Geiger.
Yeah, and that play was really defended well by Carter Fosmore. You know, there was a reason that puck was shot wide, and that's because he came out and cut the angle down and really gave the player nothing to shoot at. So good positioning by Carter Fosmore. We haven't really mentioned his name a lot tonight, but he has played a pretty steady game tonight.
Yeah.
A couple of those goals he really had no chance on.
Nope. And Brian Geiger had a nice shift out there, I thought, working really hard. And now the Vikings will come out with Watkins and Shear, Tonello, Gavin Foster, we haven't seen too much of him tonight, have we, Jeff?
No, but he's been out there
Couple
and
times.
getting some good, valuable experience. Some of the younger Vikings that this is their first year of high school hockey, so especially kind of this time of the year, they're certainly not in contention for any kind of Big North title.
Up into the netting.
So I think from here on out, it's a matter of getting some of these players some good playing time, good experience in there.
Jack Schmidtdale's another one of those younger players, too, who's looked good at times this year for the Vikings. So getting that experience should help them for next year. They do have a fairly young team. Pinching in along the boards is Barchef, number 6. Now Chesney behind the net to Alexikov. Back to the point to Boudry. Boudry over the other way to Barchef. Nice save by Carter Fosmore. Alexikov loses control of it. Alan Shear working his way down the left side with the backhand pass out front. Chesney will dish it off to Van Antwerp.
All right, good try by Shear, too. He had both Watkins and Tonello out in front, tried to dish it out to them, and was just intercepted.
Wraparound attempt.
Boy,
it's right in the pads as Carter Fosmore. Just nice play not to move the
that
pads.
almost went off the pad and in, so it was a good job for him to drop straight down and not allow that puck to get in. Okay, so we do want to mention our crew tonight. Again, this broadcast is being directed by Wyatt Van Dynen. And on the north end camera, we've got Renee Convica. Remington Hernandez is down at the other end by the pep band tonight. And Miss Kaylee Buck is in control of the center camera tonight. A great job by her crew, along with Bill Dooley, and I am Jeff Castillo, bringing you the game tonight.
And Jeff is you've got the game February 14th. I'll be out of town, so I think, did you get Jim Whalen?
I've got Dr. Jim Whalen lined up to do color commentary with me on that night, so
and he's
not sure how happy his wife is about him making that commitment on Valentine's Day, but I'll probably just have to make it up for her or something. I don't know.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm taking my wife to Florida for Valentine's Day. You guys are going to be doing what, a hockey game? Okay, I won't say anything more.
Yeah, you don't want to rub it in or anything like that, do you, Bill?
No, never. There's a turnaround play, goes into the corner. Now Brandon Eller, 17, up the boards. Andrew Rickenberg gets it to Cerny. Cerny, and now it's intercepted by Eller. Another youngster for the Vikings. Eller gets it into the zone.
Hayden Watkins is right there, and Munch
taken
put on
away.
Some pressure.
Turn around, backhand score!
There it is.
Ian Lilly for the Vikings.
They broke the seal.
And it is a two-shot game right now.
And that was a good job by Hayden Watkins to get back there and put pressure on. He forced the turnover, got the puck out front, and Ian Lilly was there to put in the rebound. So the Vikings have life.
Yes, good work by Ian Munch out there, Justin Smith, Leotard. That was no, they just switched lines on me here, but we'll get the assist for you. There should be 2 assists on that goal, I would think.
Yeah, it was Watkins, and then I'm not sure if Ian Munch touched the puck or not.
It might have been Ian.
Guess we'll have to listen for that.
Okay, Munch. So Watkins didn't get an assist on that.
No,
so it was Pendrick and
Munch.
And Munch.
Yeah, I thought it was Hayden Watkins, but he surely went back there and put the pressure on. I really thought it was Watkins that took the shot for the rebound, but
there was a scoring opportunity there, and holding his ground on the short side and then gloving that one aside is Carter Fosmore. It is now 3-1. Traverse City West with the lead with 11.5 to go here in the third period.
And more than anything, really, is it brings some life to Cadillac. You know, they just couldn't get anything going, couldn't get anything to cheer about, and all of a sudden you get one in there like that, and all of a sudden you got new life. So let's see what happens these next couple shifts.
Yeah, we had the Ian to Ian connection there. Boudry gets that one. It might have been deflected. Now Alexikov over to Van Antwerp. Oh, there's a quick shot on the short side. The stick is held up. That was Austin Pendrick's stick. Barchef over to Boudry. Boudry with a big shot. Good save by Fosmore. David Carpenter has it, number 16, and he's going to just relieve some of the pressure. Kicked back in on a delayed offside. And the Vikings, they need to regroup here.
Yeah, and they need to be careful. This is West big line.
Puck is played over center, no icing, as Boudry goes back into his zone. Chased there by Tonello. Vikings have a little bit of a turnover here, but then losing control of it. Coming out to center ice. Schmidtdale takes a hit, keeps on going. You can see a little life right now. The Vikings get another turnover. There's a long shot, saved by Sitkins. Barchef behind the net to Boudry. And now it's played to Alexikov. To Zach Van Antwerp. Van Antwerp holding. He's got somebody wide open, and a good pad save there by Fosmore.
Boy, and good look and pass by Antwerp on that one, too.
They're very patient with the puck. Vikings do not clear. Terrell, he scores on a wrister from the point, and I don't think Carter saw it, Jeff.
Yeah, it didn't appear. There was some traffic out in front. And again, that was Terrell. That's about his 6th or 7th shot from the point tonight. And he finally did get snuck one by.
And
that quieted the crowd in a hurry.
Yes, they answered quickly, and that really breaks the spirit there of the Vikings after that goal. Sam Terrell, number 14, with that score.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons West is contending for the Big North title right there. They come right back with a goal of their own, as Cadillac was just trying to pick up some momentum.
Now Sam Terrell over the line. That one is deflected into the corner off Fosmore. There's a good check by number 12. That's Christian Boyven. Oh, a centering attempt that was deflected at the last second by Phillips. And now taking is Brian Geiger on the boards. He's got two Titans on him. Puck is kept in over to Rickenberg and just wide of the net. There's another shot towards the front. Traverse City, you notice they just want to get the puck towards the net. Wrist shots galore, and that's a good strategy.
Yep.
Phillips, big hit on his man. That was number 21, Rickenberg. Now in the corner is Joel Cerny. Terrell just kind of lofts one into the corner. West has got him trapped in their own zone. Coming in is Nick Beeman. Beeman shooting and saved by Fosmore. And a face-off with 8:51 to go.
Okay, and that Traverse City goal was scored by number 14, Sam Terrell. An assist by 16, Evan Wilson, and number 15, Zach Van Antwerp. Makes it Traverse City West Titans 4 and Cadillac Vikings 1. We've got 8:51 here remaining in this final third period, as Cadillac is trying to get a little something going and get back into this game.
Big shot from the point, just wide. That was Josh Reese.
And he really let that one go.
Oh, yeah, that was a cannon. Stick goes flying at center ice.
Is that what they call a stick check, Bill?
That's a definition of it. Puck will be played back into the zone by DeWalt. Not to be mixed up with the power tools.
All right, nice little save there actually by Fosmore on one of those bouncers coming in.
Jeff, just as a little sneak preview here, a little tease, the 1998 roster we have in our hands right here. And as we get another timeout, maybe you could just start naming some of the players and the positions that they played from the 98 team.
Okay.
Shear knocked his man over, and then a big check, but keeping with the puck is Leotard. He gets it to Shear. Shear in the corner, fighting with DeWalt. Picking it up is Ian Lilly. Ian Lilly centers, but the first one there is Kyler Ray. Out to center now for Gavin Foster. Pendrick over to Shear. Shear tries to get it over the zone, and it'll come right back the other way. Do we have an icing?
Looks like it's going to be an icing. Yes, it is.
All right, so.
Okay, so we are looking at the Cadillac High School Vikings 98-99 hockey roster. That was their first year of hockey here at Cadillac. They were 3-19-2 that year, so they did salvage a few wins.
Yep.
Looks like for goalies they had number 30 Tommy Muller and Jackson Boyd. And we'll get back to some of those other players here as play continues on in the Traverse City West end.
Chesney loses it. That puck goes into the corner. Racing hard for it is Ian Lilly, or no, excuse me, Tonello. He can really move. Brandon Eller, number 17, got it through. It was deflected by Tonello. Tonello was the first one after the puck. He gets it to Shear. Shear with a good move, and then he loses it, but that was a nice move at first.
Yep, good move. He just wasn't able to keep the handle on it. And careful here.
Osmore tried to pass it. It was intercepted by number 4. I think that's the first time Jason Hill. He's a sophomore for Traverse City. So good to see Jason Hill in the game for the Titans. Icing call, so now we can get a few more names on there.
Okay, and so it looks like we have Ben Balcom, who we mentioned tonight. He was out there with the Mini-Mite team. He was one of the defensemen on that team. Todd Foster, we see a lot of him around. He is the manager at the rink. Yep. Runs the Zamboni and helps to run the men's leagues here.
Face off in the Viking zone, and it'll be wrapped around the boards to Geiger. Comes out to the blue line, and Alexikov will put it back to DeWalt. Up the boards to Van Antwerp. Austin Pendrick loses it near the middle of the ice, but taking it is Izzard. Intercepted again by Alexikov. Spin around move. That shot did not make it through the Vikings. Somebody's down hurt. It's Van Antwerp. He's not getting up. And referees are watching just to see how he's doing. The shot is over top of the net by the Vikings. They center it. Knocked into the corner to Geiger.
All right, and that player did get up and is making it back to the bench on his own, so that's a good sign.
Right out in front, the Vikings take a whack at it. Still loose. Finally, they flip it way up in the air. Hendrick, good play to keep it in. Then he gives a little shot there to Boyven. The Vikings, Justin Smith with the backhand. It's out in the slot area. Oh, the Vikings are all around it, trying to get a stick on it. Coming back to Pendrick. Pendrick with the wrist shot. That one hit Geiger as he tried to deflect it in.
Yeah, good shot by Pendrick from the point. Vikings
Finally
had a little flurry going on there trying to get something.
Yeah, that line with Geiger and...
That's the grind line right there.
Yes, they've done a good job tonight.
Yeah, they have. They got
icing call on the Vikings, so it'll come back into their zone. It is 4-1 Traverse City with 5:25 to go here in the game.
Okay, and as I'm looking over this 98-99 roster, I see Evan Godfrey. He's played some time in the CHL there. Marty Crandall. Marty's on there. I didn't realize that some of these guys were from the 98 team.
Right.
Of course, Scott Graham was the coach and is still coaching the Vikings.
Tom Mueller was the assistant coach, and his son Tommy Mueller was the the spectacular goalie that year, who has a lot of records in the record book for the Vikings. So we'll talk more about that on Friday.
Right. Yeah, I think you saw a lot of rubber that year.
Most shots, good leg save there by Carter Fosmore. Puck is in the corner. Schmidtdale with it. Ian Munch working hard. He had one of the assists early on, and here comes Alex Leotard, number 2, down the right side. Good move to get to the inside. Boy, he is being just whacked at by Terrell.
Terrell was giving him the business the whole way and did just enough to avoid getting a penalty on that, yet disturb Alex's progress as far as trying to get the puck to the net. Okay, so we've got 4:43 left here in this third period. Our Cadillac still hanging on, or TC West hanging on to a 4-1 lead.
The face-off is down in the south end, right in front of our camera person, Remington Hernandez. The puck goes behind the net. The Vikings try and keep it in. It was a good read there by Carpenter, but taken away by Boyven. Over to Rickenberg, but we have an offside. Good call there by linesman Tyler Hamilton, who's been in the Cadillac reffing system for many years.
All right, Jeff. We just want to mention a few more of these names. We've got Nick Platko,
living in Grand Rapids.
Justin Benjamin, Derek Cliffman, Now, we did mention Marty Crandall. We got Kevin Gerard.
He'll be here Friday night.
Okay, so good to see him. It'll be Josh Hesselnick and Matt Potvin, just to name a few.
Wow, that's some good to hear those names blast from the past. It'll be fun to get some of those players together. That puck comes out to center. Tracked down by Beeman. And now Nick Beeman again. Gets it over the line. The Vikings just out in front of Carpenter. Terrell will turn the other way with it. And David Carpenter will find it on his stick again. At center ice. Reading the play now is Ian Lilly. Ian Lilly, nice job by Tonello to stay on sides.
Yeah, and you mentioned fun for us, Bill. I think it's going to be fun for those guys, too, because maybe some of those guys haven't seen each other in a number of years, and sure they'll have some stories to tell from the past.
Oh, huge hit there by Pendrick, as he said, how do you do?
He introduced himself. Who that was, number 11?
Kyler Ray.
Kyler Ray, senior for the Titans.
Now dumped it into the zone. We've got 3:20 to go in the game. It's 4-1 Traverse City. Jeff Castillo along with Bill Dooley bringing you the action from 26 Sports and CCTV. Glad to have you along on a Wednesday night. This game will also air on Saturday, February 3rd at 4 p.m. That one hits the netting right in front of the band. And Jeff, how about a few more names from that roster?
Okay, working down the list. R.J. Seahase, okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Big RJ.
Yeah, I guess. 6'5".
242.
Okay, 242.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't on the ice at that time. Peter Schaafsma.
My neighbor.
Curtis Hedgew.
Yeah.
Dan Hodgson.
He'll be here.
Travis Vanderwater.
He'll be here.
Buddy Dashkovitz.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we have a big enough press box up here for all these players, Bill. How are you going to
one
handle
at a time.
that?
We already told them.
One at a time?
One at a time.
All right. They're going to have to fight over it, huh? Going to have to fight for airtime that night? Sounds like we're going to have quite a few.
I think we have a minimum time that they're going to be allowed to talk, not like Craig Kennard. You got Craig going. And
well, yeah. That goes without saying.
Good play there by Pendrick to play the body and just take his man out. That was a great defensive play for you youngsters out there. Now Lexikov tried to return it back, and that time Phillips knocked him back down. Comes out to center. Justin Smith plays it deep in the zone. We are right around the 2-minute mark to go. 4-1 Traverse City.
Game getting a little physical here in the last couple minutes.
That was Phillips that tried to center it. There's a shot, never made it through. Izzard tried to flip it up to himself, and now Chesney will clear to Alexikov. Good back check there by Phillips. Putting some pressure on Traverse City with the puck.
And that was actually Josh Reese, number 17.
Ah, okay.
Not
Alexikov.
Yep. Couldn't see the 1 to go with the 7 there.
There's a turnover in front. Coming in is Cerny. Cerny tried to center it. Kaspriak for the Vikings. Finally, it's knocked out to center. No icing, and the Vikings will go for a change. Probably the last one of the game with 1:20 to go. 4-1 Traverse City here in the Big North. Good read there by Carpenter, and he blocks it again. Carpenter looks like he shot out of a cannon. Around the boards, can they keep it in? Nice try by Schmidtdeal. And now coming back is Rickenberg, number 21. Andrew Rickenberg tried to make a strong move, but right there, Ian Lilly.
Ian Lilly was right there. He's been all over the place tonight. Real good game for Ian Lilly.
Now dumping it in is Ian Munch for the Vikings. Elliot Sitkins had a strong game. Hasn't been tested tremendously, but he's been solid when needed.
Yep.
And maybe we'll get Elliott along with Evan Wilson on our post-game show. Coming in here is Rickenberg. Rickenberg with a shot. Good save by Carter, and he'll grab onto it.
That was a good save. He got a lot on that shot. I think he was basically shot it from his knees, it looked like.
He did. Great.
Trying to put it up over the top shelf, and Fosmore made a good save there.
That was a great individual effort by Andrew Rickenberg, number 21. Is he a senior? 21
is a junior.
Okay, 3 goals and 6 assists this year for Rickenberg. DeWalt shoots it wide of the net. Now Reese in the corner. Back to DeWalt. Oh, Alex Leotard thought he might have a break there. Number 10 is Brady Douglas. Douglas still has it, and he got that one all the way through. Rebound, great save, and it goes up in the netting with 3 seconds to go. So one more face-off, and that'll end it here from the Wecs as Traverse City will defeat the Vikings. They're going to go to 5-2-1 in the Big North and temporarily take over first place with Central. That'll give them 11 points.
Right.
Central might be playing tonight, but if not, it's good job here by Traverse City West as they skate off with a 4-1 victory over the Vikings. And Jeff, we're going to quickly go to a break here, get down below so we can maybe get if you want to leave right now and see if you can get Elliot Sitkins and maybe number 16 Evan Wilson for our post game.
Okay, I will do that, Bill.
Okay, we will let everybody know here that our final score is 4-1 Traverse City West Titans over the Cadillac Vikings. And we ask you that if you're going to tune in for our post-game show, you're watching high school hockey on 26 Sports and CCTV. Stay tuned for the post-game show.